Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so this is as close as I'm gonna get to my hair being braided like hers. And see, I even forgot to start this my top four horror looks. Look, it looks like it's part of the hair. There. My top four horror looks. We're starting with Annabelle in the number 4 spot. So let's just jump right into it. I do have the steps right here so I don't forget something. So first we're going to glue down our eyebrows. I'm going to take my glasses off and I need to find a way to pin my hair back. I don't think I have any pins besides like bobby pins, which I think is going to work. So I'll be right back. Alright, now that my hair's pinned back, I'm going to bring you even closer. Let's sketch back a little bit. Alright. So I'm going to glue down my eyebrows. Should I got a mirror? Ugh. I'll be right back one more time. Good thing I'm editing this. So I got a little handheld mirror with the brush that I don't use. So first I'm going to go into my spirit gum to glue down my eyebrows. You can also use a washable glue stick, but I don't have a washable glue stick. So I'm using it just like a brow gel. And before it dries, I'm going to take my spoolie and kind of press my brows down. Always make sure you have spirit gum remover on hand. Usually you can get the spirit gum remover and the spirit gum together in the same kit. I know I did. And then I'm going to take my Wet n Wild loose setting powder in the shade Translucent. This is from the Photo Focus line. And a little sponge. And there's some... And oh my gosh, that feels weird. And set that with powder. Okay. And if the sponge is a little dirty because of my cat, which after these looks, I'm just going to throw my little sponges away. I don't use them too much. Now, when I looked it up, it said 3 to 6 layers. So I'm probably going to do about 4 and see where we're at. Of course, I'm going to be concealing my eyebrows at the end. Taking spoolie and pushing my brow hairs down. It works. Like, my brow hairs are flat against my face. So with me, it's about two coats on this one. And now all my brow hairs are down on this side. Like I said, make sure you got spirit gum remover so you can remove it from your face and your eyebrows, which I'm going to be rocking this look all day. So yeah. Here, I'll show you how flat my eyebrows are right now. And they feel crunchy. It is awkward, but it works. Like, look how flat, like, that compared to that. Look how flat. I'm probably just gonna do one more layer just to be on the safe side. Because like I said, I'm doing this look all day long. So I just want to be on the safe side with everything. I did not do a skincare routine. So I'm just winging it. Because I completely forgot. So I'm just winging it. And again, just pressing them down. It might not look like I'm putting pressure on the brush, but I am. Holy crap. My brows are glued down. Like 100% glued down. Man. And then, again, just set them. You can totally use a powder puff. I don't even know where I put my little sponge now. Is this bird coming out? No, it's just that hair. Okay. Felt like it was coming out for some reason. But it's just that hair. I just had it. Oh, there it is. I found it. Like I said, you can totally use a powder puff, but I wanted to use my little sponge just to be on the safe side. And whatever brushes I use goes in the tote behind me that I'm using to prop up my phone. First layer. Now this brow might be a little more difficult. But I'm just doing the same steps I did on the other side. I need better lighting. But like to put it this way, to put it simple, even the hairs that I normally don't get down with brow gel are coming down, are being glued down. And I'm going to edit this. And I'm also going to be doing a video of me taking it off. Like, taking out the braids. Oh, man. I want to really make sure my brow hairs are done. Because the brows are not even, her brows are not even on the actual brows. Like what we have. They're up towards the forehead. Yeah, it's crazy. Alright, I lied. There's still hair sticking up, but I'm not gonna be able to get them to come down. Like, there's always hair sticking up for some reason. I see this look taking forever because there's so much detail in this look. Like, this look might take longer than normal makeup looks. And like I said, I don't. And also, like, mid-video, I'm going to be changing my shirt to a low-cut shirt just so we can separate, then do the separation. You see what I mean when we get to that part. Alright, just leave it alone. I got it to come down, so just leave it alone. I'll set it that way. Don't even know setting. Keep it down. Nope, it looks like it came back up. Yep, it just came back up. Okay, we're gonna do one more. I'm not gonna powder it, I'm just going to glue it down and leave it. It's just gonna be this little front area here where those little hairs are sticking up. Just come up. Finally. Now I'm just going to kindly, lightly, not gonna put too much pressure there. Alright. So, now that we got the brows glued down, I'm going to take a little bit of concealer. The powder is nice too. I'm going to use this concealer brush. For now. I'm going to get both concealer brushes that I use. I'm going to use this one first, and if it doesn't work, I'll use the other one. And the concealer I'm going into is the Wet n Wild Incognito in the shade Fair. You can still see it. This is the problem. I wonder if color corrector. Crap. I wonder if like a pink color corrector would work better on top. Which I forgot. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I got my color corrector. I need to get my brush out of here. I'm going to use the peach color corrector. See, it just for some reason this isn't working. I'm new to concealing my eyebrows. And then put more of the Wet n Wild and just leave it like that. Don't blend it. I mean, that's kind of working now. I mean, and we're also putting foundation on, so the foundation might be able to conceal it more. I mean, see, like, I'm seeing what just the corrector and concealer on top does, not the concealer then corrector. I look so weird with no eyebrows. I'm telling you. To get a good amount of okay. I look so horrible with no eyebrows. Alright, so lesson learned. It looks like color corrector, then concealer. I mean, they're still there a little bit. But see how that one's concealed better than that one? So I'm gonna let this dry, do it a couple more times that way, and then we'll get into the primer and foundation portion. Alright, this side's dry. So I'm gonna take a good amount. Of the corrector. And like I said, we're also using foundation. So hopefully the foundation saves us.
Who you getting all dolled up for?
No, doing part of the cosplay. And if my eyebrows don't conceal all the way, lesson learned. Because like I said, her eyebrows are like up here and they're pretty thin. So I didn't need this brush, so I'm gonna need it later. Alright. One more layer of the corrector and concealer on the other side.
The house.
Huh?
We go to the house.
How'd she do last night?
Slept with me most of the night.
No.
She got to get used to me tossing and turning. But she's more cuddly than any of these cats are with me. Very lovable.
No.
Like I said, we should get the camera up.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna let those dry. And then, let me see what the next. Annabelle's got glasses now. Okay, so we did that. Alright, so primer, color corrector, and foundation. Because I'm like, I can't get rid of this redness and dark circles and all that. So. Alright. So first I'm going to go into the green color corrector to correct any redness I have. I'm not going to have baby smooth skin because I still have the pores and stuff. But it's going to be the closest. Where is that one brush? I really use this for blending out my color corrector. You want to get the most out of your color corrector? Use a brush. I mean, I haven't tried it as a concealer brush completely, but now I want to get the most used out of my brushes. But I did get most of my peach fuzz. There might be a little bit of like small hairs here and there, but I got most of my peach fuzz out. I'm going to put more color corrector on my eyebrows and see if that saves it. After I finish green, because I just... Instead of using peach, I'm going to use orange. And see if the orange makes a difference. There we go. Look at that. That is so much better than what it was at. One more. So when I'm oops. Well, I know now. Orange is the best. So, I know it looks a little crazy right now, but foundation will help. And I already knew this was going to be a long video. This is why editing is important. Why did I put color corrector on before primer? Oh, well. So now I'm putting the apricot color corrector on where I want to brighten any dull skin. So I don't know why I did that, but it works. And I'm gonna be so pale. It's gonna make me feel weird. But that is what this is all about. Trying. Different things. I know it's probably gonna eat most of it, but we're still doing primer. it just makes it to where now I'm going back into the peach. What are these? Dark circles under my eyes. Dang it. Sorry about that. Alright. Now, I'm going into the Essence Jelly Grip Hydrating Primer. Okay. Gonna go with that much for now. And I'm going in with the e.l.f. Putty Primer Applicator. Has a weird scent to it. It's not unpleasant though. Like, I can't describe it, but it's not unpleasant. Yes, it's gonna eat some of the color corrector. I know. I know it will. But it's fine because some of the color corrector is still there. And I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Alright. Right there. Do the forehead. This is starting to drive me insane. My braids don't want to stay. Well, I guess it is kind of staying. But not like I want it to. This one is staying pretty well. This one is the one that's driving me insane. So, might not have pulled it tight enough, but it will work for the day. Alright, I'm letting that set for a minute. But, like, it's really hydrating, so I'm not complaining at all. Alright. So, now, taking my mixing palette here, and I'm taking the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation in the shade N0.5 Neutral Light. Couple of pumps. See, it's not light enough. So now I'm taking my white foundation. And I'm going to mix the two to get a lighter foundation. Like if you see, it's a lot more lighter. And I'm just going to sit there and go like that. And I do have a foundation brush somewhere. Ugh. Like I'm telling you, this is not my cup of tea. So, it almost blends into my skin. Damn it. So, not pale enough. This is so hard to do. Oh. So, I'm just taking it straight off the palette. And this is not even enough coverage. Now it's pale enough. It's not even enough coverage. So, I'm gonna need to build this. Now it's pale enough. Alright. So, two pumps. I don't know if that foundation's gonna last me the whole time. I mean, I only need it for 3 looks. So it should. This is gonna have to be enough coverage. Because I'm sorry. This foundation has to last me all 3 looks. So normally you would go for a fuller coverage foundation. I mean, mixing a full coverage foundation with that kind of made it medium coverage. I mean, I can still see some things. But it's better. I need this. I'm going to take this brush. I'm going to wipe it off first. Then I'm going to take what's left on the palette. And I will be washing this palette off. Kind of like stippling that onto my brows. It's not getting them completely covered. It's just taking the orange off. Okay. Never mind. I'm gonna put that orange back on. And so we're gonna take the concealer when I'm done. Take the concealer on it. I can't have the straight up orange on my face. So. Like, I can still see some of the pimples on my face. But, I mean, it's lighter than my skin tone, so it's pale enough. I gotta wash that off. This is gonna take forever. So I gotta remember 4 pumps with 2 pumps of this. 2 to 1. So 2 pumps of the foundation at a time. Alright. Oops. Crap. No, I gotta go wash it off now. I should have brought a wipe. I'm gonna go find one. Then I'll be back. Alright. So I got a wipe. It's just a simple flushable wipe. But it'll work. Until I can clean this off later. Alright. So I'm going to show you the look so far. Like, I can still see a lot. But there's also a lot of detail. So this actually works. Alright. So now I'm going to take my cream bruise on. Alright, sorry it took so long. I just ended up looking up the video I found. I'm just going to take the body and face paint that I have. And that brush I used, because that's not brown. Whatever's in that bruise oil is not brown. Sorry, everything's just going wrong right now. So, got my iPad here. Oh, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start on this side of my face. So it goes up past her ear. Looks like it goes down around her cheek. So that's not right. This is why. Then shit. Then it comes up and up to the side of her nose. Her face is a lot different than mine, the one I'm watching. So, everyone's face shape is different. That's why I'm like, kind of worry about this. Alright. So I'm going to take more of that brown. Do the other side. This is going to be the closest I can do for my face. Because, like I said, I have a different face shape. Okay. You're going to hear the video a little bit. Okay, so then, let me back up. So then, taking more this side, and kind of just curving it. Oh man.
I'm then going to powder.
Okay, then taking this brown right here and kind of onto the eyebrows, which is gonna look a lot, it's gonna look weird because my brows aren't completely 100% covered. This is not right at all, but it's the best I can do with my face shape. So, now I'm going to keep that brush. I'm going to keep this on here. I'm going to take my Wet n Wild powder that I was using. I'm going to use this big powder brush here, and I'm going to powder everything. Crap. This powder is like fine, so it like gets everywhere. So I'm going to make sure everything is powdered down. So I'm probably going to go over the features like 2 or 3 times. Just to make sure it is all powdered down. And I'm also kind of powdering my brows down. And I gotta. I so hate this. So I learn what to do. and that just like completely wiped off the features of my eyebrows. So I will link down below what video I got this from. She does a better job than I do. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing the best I can. Having not practiced. Now I'm gonna lightly set this down. Okay. Now that everything is powdered down, oh, I don't think I'm gonna need this anymore. Alright.
Going back in using cooler tones of brown eyeshadows, I'm going to add more depth to all of the sections. If you don't have cream makeup like I use as a base for this, you can just go straight in with eyeshadows.
Yeah, that is a good point. You can just use straight up eyeshadow if you don't have the face paint. So I'm gonna wipe off my brush on the back of my hand. I'm first gonna go into this brown. This is the Milani Gilded Mini eyeshadow palette in the shade Whiskey Business. I'm gonna go in with this brown first. I'm just gonna add more depth to all the features. This is very pigmented. So there's going to be a lot of parts I'm taking out. The nice thing is I found a program, like an editing program for YouTube. Like it's from YouTube. So that's the nice part. This looks so weird. I'm not used to my face band like this. Like, look at this. This is so weird. And I will do like an updated look before we get started. on what everything looks like. Before we get started on the next thing. I should have done the features before adding when doing just the features, like the body paint, and then I'm not. I don't think I grabbed my setting spray. Oops. Well, I'm not going to be setting it on camera. Alright. So, here is what everything looks like. I look so weird. I don't know if I like this. So, you know, doing all this, I forgot concealer. Oops. I'm telling you right now, this feels weird on my face. I'm ready to go back to sleep. So we're gonna let that sit for a minute before I go into with powder. But I am going to work on you know what? While I'm letting my concealer set, I am going to go get my setting spray. Oh, alright. So, I'm going to set my under eyes really quick. I'm just using the sponge to press it in. Alright. Make a tiny sponge to press it in. Alright. And I'm also doing a photo shoot. with everything for TikTok. Oh.
She also has this kind of weird fold in her cheek and some of the angles.
Okay. Forgot to add the fold in. So I'm going to go back in with my Milani Gilded Mini. This is probably going to be a lot darker than it should be. It works. Like, this is so weird.
So I'm gonna add that in also. I'm then going to prime my eyes and start to do a more smoky eye. And I'm gonna do this using white, light gray, medium gray, dark gray, and black eyeshadows.
So next, thank God. This is a lot of work. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a lot of work. But it's all worth it in the end. So, let me really quickly go through everything. We got that, got that, got that, got that. Alright. So, I'm going to go into the Eye Makeup Now eye primer. Wow, that's more creamy than I thought it was going to be. Okay. So, now, priming my eyes. That looks so glossy on the eyes. So, I'm gonna start with the brown I used for my facial features and then start to smoke it out. So actually, I think I'm gonna start with white, then start smoking it out. So, this feels so creamy. And it feels nice on the eyes too. Okay. So, gonna let that set for a few seconds. Then I'm going into my LA Color matte palette. I'm going to use 2 different crease brushes. Just for the hell of it. So this is going to be my brown, and this will be the rest of my face. Making music. So I am going to be going back and forth between the video and the video I pulled up and here. So that should be good. So like I said, I'm going to go into the white shade. This was like $4 on Amazon, and I will link everything. I'm probably going to link everything on Amazon. Even though that's not where I got everything. But I'm like, why is there no pigment? There is. It's just where it's white. Alright. And now.
I'm actually first going to create my smoky eye using the same browns that I used on the rest of my face, then darken it up using darker grays and black.
So, first I'm going to also go into the light gray. The lighter gray. Then use the brown. This is going to be so dark. Like, this is going to be something I'm not used to. But, gotta get used to it. I mean, the nice thing is, I don't have to conceal my eyebrows again into my last look. So that's the nice thing. Now I'm going back into my Gilded Mini. I'm going into that brown I used for my face. I am going to be blending this out too. Just because I feel like it. Even though I don't think you have to blend it out. I feel more comfortable blending it out. I mean, it just makes more sense to me. If I can find my blending brush I used yesterday. There it is. Okay. I am putting it all the way up to my brows. And a little bit more here. I think she also takes it down. The brown down. Blech. So we're gonna do that too. So I'm gonna get my smudge brush as soon as I can find it. I don't know if she takes all of it down or just the brown. So I'm gonna take the brown. I don't even know what time it is. 1:03. Dang. Like, I don't know if she does it all the way down or just... No, just the outer half. So where I put it. This is gonna be horrendous. I'm not gonna look like myself. I already don't. And the part where I need to change is coming up too. So, I got that.
I'm also going to use black eyeliner as a base for my eyelid. That way my eyelid can be dark.
Alright, so no. She just, from what I can see, takes the brown down. So now I'm going into my medium gray and the LA Color palette. Let me go over everything. I don't even know if that was brown. Yeah, it was. It just, on my face, it looks black. And now I'm going into the darkest gray. Up. Crease all the way. And I will do a midway eye look. Like, think. So, here is what the eyes look like so far. I think I'm just gonna use this. So now I'm going into the Wet n Wild Color Icon Kohl Eyeliner in Baby Got Black. as a base. So my eye is dark. And I do got a sharpener. I didn't expect that to actually work. And then I'm taking the black eyeshadow in this palette with a flat top brush and just going over the eyeliner. And getting that in the crease area too. And don't worry, we're not done darkening the eyes up yet. Dang. This is just the beginning. And then setting that with that black eyeshadow. So. And the black eyeshadow just makes the eyeliner more forgiving. Alright. So. I don't need it yet, but I'm probably going to need it after this tutorial. Bleh. Oh, and then you're going to want a tight line. So I'm going to try and tight line. This is going to be... Alright, I'm going to go into the bathroom and do this, so I'm taking you with me. Because I have a better mirror in there. So, still using the pencil. Put you guys where I normally do. And this is why eyeliner always takes the most time for me, because my eye. So I got a lot of editing to do. Yeah. That's come on. Okay, that's one eye done, and I gotta fix my eyeshadow. Ugh. Damn it. Okay. Perfect. Oh. Probably not dark enough, but it's the best I can do. So, like I said, I gotta fix my eyeshadow. Alright. 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 So I think she leaves her eyes at that for now. Because she ends up putting contacts in. And I am while I'm at it. Fix.
I'm not gonna put any mascara on just yet because I already know that I gotta put my contacts in still, so I'm gonna leave it at that for now for my eyes. I'm then going to add my blush using a lot of blush.
Alright, so while I'm at it, I'm gonna also quickly top off my eyeshadow. Okay. Then I still need this. Now we're going to do blush, which is the NYX Buttermelt Blush in the shade Getting Butter. And I'm going to use a simple blush brush, which is going to be this round one here. That's like too deep.
We need eyebrows.
Alright, so after blush is eyebrows. So keeping it focused and kind of like a circle shape. So I'm trying to make it look the best I can because I'm also doing a photo shoot where I post a ton of photos from different angles for TikTok. But I don't know if I can because no, this don't look right. Oh, it's the best I can do. It don't even look right. Alright. I think it would look better with the actual costume and stuff. So now I'm just going to, now that I learned that that was blue, I'm going to take this off and cover it with foundation, which still have my foundation brush. Should still have foundation on it. Guess not. So I'm only going to do 1 and 1 on the back of my hand. And I'm going to use the black water eyeliner. Water activated eyeliner. First I'm going to blend this out and powder it. So I'm learning as I'm going. So I know another part I need to just completely delete. Perfect. Alrighty. So now. I need to get a cup of water. I'll be right back. I'm telling you right now, I should have practiced. But I don't want to waste makeup. No, those brows are thin. Fix them. See? I don't know if that's like what her brows are supposed to be, but they're close enough. Okay. So now we got eyebrows. Now, what next? Alright, now I'm going into my Maybelline Matte Ink in the shade Pioneer.
And I'm going to blend in some black eyeshadow into the...
I don't know why I did that. So we're blending some black eyeshadow to the lipstick. And to do that, I'm using this concealer brush here.
lipstick.
And you pretty much only do the outer edge, like
I'm
how
then
you
going to
would
dirty up my face by...
like line your lips with the black. And then I'll definitely show you the look so far, since it's taking a long time.
using very, very, very watered down brown body paint.
Okay, so this is where we dirty up the face. So I got the brown body paint that I used earlier for the features. I'm using a syringe. About there, I'll start with. I'm gonna just clean up the extra water. Now I'm gonna take a stippling brush. The stippling brush here. Nope, that's still. Alright. So that's still very thick. You pretty much want it thin. Okay. There. Yep. That is 100% better. Alright. So now I'm going to take the stipple brush. And I'm going to be extremely careful. Okay, this is going to be too much. But you just want to kind of dirty up your face. Like that. I also went as far as the neck area. But like that. Now I'm taking whatever's on my brush off. Kind of blending it a little bit. Okay. And now we're done with that. I think this is the time now the look's starting to come together. So, besides the hair, which I think I'm going to fix my hair before I do the TikTok. need my mixing palette anymore for this look. So.
To create the cracks in Annabelle's face, I'm then going to use brown eyeshadow and add a little bit of a black crack.
Okay, so now I'm going back into a brown eyeshadow. I think I'm going to use the lighter one though. And that brush I used earlier. And we're going to start adding the cracks into the face. My face is so dirty. like, come on. This is so awkward. So, like I said, we're going to start doing the cracks in Annabelle's face. I don't think I watered that down enough, but like honestly, I'm kind of doing my own kind of twist to it too. I'm trying to see where to put them. Okay. So then, I think I'm doing the cracks a little too thick, but okay. Underneath the eyebrow. So right over the eyebrow. Then another crack here. So like, definitely lesson learned because I definitely needed to use my eyebrows. Like, go over my eyebrows. Okay, and then one more over my eyebrow. Alright. So now I'm going to use my bent eyeliner brush again in the eyeliner. I still need that water. And so you kind of okay, I need to fix this. Where you put that U shape, it's supposed to be a U shape here. Where you put the U shape, you kind of go like that, like the best you can. Okay, so back. So then over here, you're just going to follow that line you did. Oh, crap, my phone's dead. Almost dead. So I'm going to add a little more water. I don't want this too liquidy just because it's not eyeliner. It's just... So I kind of went over my brow, which is fine. Well, the brow that I did for Annabelle. Alright. Ah! Like, this video goes too fast, and I'm like, I can't catch up! And then, over here, I think it's above the fold or on the fold. Is it above or on? I think it's on. And I kind of want to do like an arrow shape. Oh, this is horrible. And I'll show you all the cracks. And then I think... And then you extend the tail a little bit here. Okay. And then I think she just did like a little line here. One of the cracks. Okay. So then it looks like you outline everything in white. So I'm gonna try to find something thinner, which I don't have a thinner brush. That brush is gonna have to do. Yeah, so you outline some of the edges in white. So, where did I put that brush? But here are the cracks in my face. With my dirty, dirty face. There it is. Alright. I'm telling you, my face is dirty. And it feels weird, and my nose itches. So, I am gonna kind of wipe this off so it don't mix and make gray. So. See, that's what I was afraid of. So, make it kind of look like 3D. And then same thing over here. Make it look 3D. I gotta fix that crack. Okay. So. This is why you practice. And okay. So gotta fix the top crack too. So the top crack kind of goes like that. It's hard to do because no, my brow's there, but then it looks like you just go side. And then white around the brown here. It looks more gray.
To separate my neck from my body.
And then all right. So I'm gonna let this dry. While I let this dry, I'm gonna go get changed into a lower cut shirt to separate the neck from the body. Then finish up the eyes and I should be done. So I had to take my hair out because it was just driving me crazy. So I have some cat ear. Here we go. I couldn't find an actual low cut shirt, so I was gonna wear a white tank top, but I couldn't find it, so I'm going to try to keep this pen down like that. Like, it's not even blended into my hairline. Like, I'm not kidding. Like that, it didn't work. Okay. Whatever. So, let's see how. I think she uses brown eyeshadow.
Body first going to lay down light brown eyeshadow, then medium brown eyeshadow, which realistically, actually looking at this makeup, none of this really has to be body paint. You could do this all using just regular makeup, probably even drugstore makeup if you wanted to. I don't see why not.
So, instead of dirtying, you know what I'm trying to say, dirtying another brush up, I'm just going to use this brush that I used for the brown or the black eyeshadow, and I'm gonna go into this brown first. So I'm starting back here. No matter if I found my white tank top. I think I have an idea where it's at. But kind of like if like you were wearing a necklace. I think I have an idea where it's at. I want to try to find it because this is annoying as hell. Alright. So now I just need to find a white skirt and I'll be good to go for Tiffany. So I found my white tank top. So I'm going to go back into that light brown shade. Because I have a veil. But so this works for Annabelle. Like, I don't see me doing a full body picture anyways after I get my hair fixed. So this will work. Sort of. Now I'm going to go into the medium brown with that same brush. Like I said, this is to separate the neck from the body. Look at that separation. Oh. And now I'm going to use a little bit of the dark brown that I used on my face for the features. I don't think she does, but I am going to, just to make more of a separation. Alright, next up.
To create a greater separation, you can then go in using black body paint, or you can use black eyeliner and just draw a line.
So if you wanted more separation, you can use the black eyeliner pencil. I don't have the most steady hand. Alright. Now I really need to go get my sharpener. I'll be right back. Alrighty.
Now, I'm sure if you're doing this for Halloween, chances are you have an Annabelle costume. I do not have an Annabelle costume, so I'm then going to come out. It might get cut. It might get cut off on camera a little bit, but I will know it's there. Once you pop your contacts in, if you're wearing contacts.
And this would be the part to pop contacts in. So now, I'm going back into the eyeliner pencil. Alright. That was hard. I'm gonna need the angled eyeliner brush one more time. First, I'm going into the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. First, I'm also going to curl them lashes. My face is so dirty. I think this is the shade Very Black. Yes. Alright. I like the wand. Itchy. Alright. So, one last time, we're going into my Perfusion makeup palette and getting into the black eyeliner part. For them eyelashes. I gotta look up the video. So it looks like 5 on top. One, 2, 3. Four. Five.
If you're wearing contacts, you can then draw on your eyelashes.
Okay. Then 1, 'll probably stop there. This is so weird. Like I said, I still gotta fix my hair. but it does. One, two, three, four, five. Three. Alright. This is the closest I'm going to get. So I'm going to show you the finished look and then I'm going to set it. Oh. And I'm going into the Essence Fix and Last Keep It Perfect. That mist on it is not fine at all. I'm used to the e.l.f. one. Alright. I'm gonna throw all my wipies away. So this is probably gonna end up, after this year, becoming just a regular thing on my channel every year for Halloween. Of course, it's probably gonna go way into November like always. I mean, this year it's going to be way into November. So it might just be Halloween, October into November. I don't know. I'll just have to see. But here is my Annabelle look. Let's pull the hair around. Alright. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.